Let's be honest, there's nothing more frustrating for a man than when his body doesn't respond the way he needs it to. You want to perform, but in that critical moment, things just don't happen. Or maybe they start and then fade away. If you've been there, even once, you know the sinking feeling, the awkward silence, the thoughts that spiral. What's wrong with me? Will this happen again? And here's the truth. Erectile dysfunction isn't just a bedroom problem. It's a confidence problem. It's a relationship problem. And if you don't address it, it can slowly chip away at your self-esteem. But here's the part most men get wrong. They think it's just about age. They think, I'm over 40, this is just how it is. No, that's not how it has to be. Erectile dysfunction isn't always about getting older. In many cases, it's about something much more fixable. Things like poor circulation, weak pelvic floor muscles, stress, a sedentary lifestyle, or even something as simple as not sleeping well enough. And sure, you could pop a pill, but let's be real. That's like painting over a crack in the wall without fixing what's underneath. It might work for a night, but it won't solve the problem. Worse, those little blue pills can come with side effects, vision issues, hair loss, and even heart problems over time. If you actually want to fix erectile dysfunction for the long term, not just for tonight, you need to start where the problem starts, with your body. And that's where the pelvic floor comes in. These deep muscles support your bladder, bowel. When they're strong, blood flows better, control improves, and your body responds the way it should. When they're weak, well, you already know how that feels. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 5 most powerful exercises to strengthen your pelvic floor naturally, without pills, without gimmicks. Stick with me until the end, because once you see how simple these moves are, you'll wonder why nobody told you about them sooner. At number 1, I have the air squat. This is one exercise I do frequently. Squats are a foundational compound movement that strengthens the glutes, quadriceps, hamstrings, and core. But what many don't realize is that squats also significantly activate the pelvic floor muscles. To perform it correctly, stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, then engage your core and imagine you're trying to hold back gas or stop urination. This activates the pelvic floor. Slowly bend your knees and lower your hips as if sitting back into a chair. Push through your heels to return to the starting position. I recommend doing 10 to 15 reps per set and a minimum of 2 sets per workout session. Another effective exercise for the pelvic floor is the dead bug exercise. Despite its humorous name, the dead bug is a fantastic core stabilizing exercise that targets deep abdominal muscles while activating the pelvic floor. This movement requires precise coordination of the deep abdominal muscles and pelvic floor. To perform the dead bug exercise correctly, lie on your back with arms extended toward the ceiling and knees bent at 90 degrees. Then, slowly lower your right arm and left leg toward the ground while keeping your lower back flat. Return to the starting position and switch sides. To engage the pelvic floor muscles, before each movement, contract your pelvic floor as if trying not to urinate. Hold that gentle squeeze as you move your limbs. Also, focus on controlled breathing and avoid holding your breath. Exhale when extending your limbs and inhale when returning. You can aim for 20 to 30 reps per set. Yet another exercise you should do for a stronger pelvic floor is the glute bridge. The glute bridge is a simple yet powerful exercise that targets the glutes and hamstrings while simultaneously targeting the pelvic floor. It's one of the most direct exercises to improve blood flow and muscle control in the lower pelvic area. To do it correctly, lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Your feet should be hip-width apart. Now, press through your heels to lift your hips toward the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Pause briefly, then lower back down slowly. As you lift your hips, tighten the pelvic floor muscles by imagining you're preventing a bowel movement or stopping gas. This intensifies the benefits for erectile health. I do 15 reps per set, which is very okay for beginners. You can aim for 3 sets per workout session. The next exercise you should do to strengthen the pelvic floor is the floor tap exercise. The floor tap is a dynamic core exercise that challenges balance, coordination, and pelvic floor control.
By alternating leg movements while keeping the torso stable, you activate the deep abdominal muscles and pelvic floor. To perform a floor tap exercise correctly, lie on your back with both knees raised and bent at 90 degrees. Slowly raise one foot up and tap the floor. Alternate sides while keeping your core and pelvis stable. To engage the pelvic floor, imagine holding back urine and maintain that contraction as your leg moves. Also, move slowly and deliberately to focus on form and muscle engagement rather than speed. I recommend 15 to 20 reps per set and a minimum of 2 sets. The last exercise on my list is the bird dog exercise. It is a total body stability move that challenges coordination and strengthens the lower back, glutes, and pelvic floor. The bird dog exercise also improves balance, core strength, and spinal alignment. Moreover, it encourages proper pelvic positioning and neuromuscular control, which helps prevent dysfunction. To perform the bird dog exercise correctly, start on all fours with your hands under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Engage your pelvic floor by imagining you're holding back gas passage or urine. Then extend one arm and the opposite leg simultaneously until they're in line with your body. Hold for a few seconds, then return to the starting position and switch sides. I recommend performing 8 to 10 reps per side, aiming to complete 3 sets. For better results, consistency is crucial. You can incorporate all 5 exercises into your routine, aiming for 3 to 4 sessions per week. Begin with shorter holds or fewer repetitions if you're new to pelvic floor training, and increase intensity as your strength improves. While exercise is a powerful tool for addressing erectile dysfunction, a holistic approach will get you better results. You should prioritize quality sleep. Aim to get at least 7 hours of sleep every day. Quality sleep supports testosterone production and reduces stress. In addition to getting enough sleep, avoid excess sugar and consume more vegetables and fruits. Leafy greens are rich in nitrates, and berries and citrus, which are both rich in flavonoids, support nitric oxide production. Moreover, avoid smoking and excessive alcohol intake. Smoking damages blood vessels. On the other hand, excessive alcohol intake can lower testosterone and impair nerve function. In conclusion, erectile dysfunction doesn't have to define your life. By incorporating these targeted exercises into your workout routine, paired with nutritious eating, good sleep, and stress reduction, you can win over erectile dysfunction. So, there you go. Start today and take control of your health through the power of exercise and a healthier lifestyle.
Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, hit that like button and consider subscribing. Also, turn on the notification bell to get updates on my future videos. Until next time, goodbye.